And then you just keep doing that for all the times listed. So the next one is 10, and then you're gonna go up to 10. And you're gonna do that for each one. You know, so once you finish doing everything for Denton, then the next thing would be the one in Alaska. And I don't even know how, again, to like pronounce this name, so I'm not even gonna try. There we go. And then everything there looks good. And then you just do the same thing, but make sure, yeah, so it's on the 20th, and I'm gonna put it at 6 a.m. And so actually I think it's supposed to start at 2 a.m. The graph, the data table that I just printed out starts at 2 a.m. I don't know if we're supposed to include 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. I think we are, so if that's the case, you go down to 2 a.m. and that should be your answer. 33, positive 33, negative 28. And then so this one is the only one that starts at 2 a.m. And then, you know, you just keep doing it, you know, for everyone. So once you have that all done, and remember for the last one, it's for Thailand, make sure you look up Phuket City, Thailand, and not Phuket, Thailand. I don't know why that makes a difference, but it does. So then the next thing you do is you graph. I have to redo my graphs because I made a ton of mistakes, and I only had like one printout. So I'm gonna redo mine, but when you graph the points, you basically just, you know, do run and walk. So this is 85 to negative 8. So we would go all the way over for, that's springtime. So spring for me is in the blue. So you would go all the way over to 85 and then negative 8, that's where my point is. And then you just keep, you know, doing it until you get all your points. And again, I have to redo mine, so yours may not look like mine, but yeah. So after you do that, then you do the polar graphs. The polar graphs can be kind of difficult, but I labeled mine the same way that was in the lab. The example that they gave, I don't even know, here it is. So I just like went ahead and labeled mine like north, south, east, west, and then I put all the degree signs. And so for this one, spring, which is in the blue, and again I have to redo this graph too, but 85 and negative 8 would be, you run this way, so it's 30 degrees, 60 degrees, and then here's 90, so 85 is going to be over here, and then negative 8. So anything that's negative is going to be beyond the circle because it doesn't have negative signs on the inside, so you just kind of have to do like an estimated guess. So this is where my estimated negative 8 was, and then you just do the same thing for the next one, 102 and 17, so I go all the way over, and for me 102 was like right here, and this is the 15 line, so I put 17 there. So that's how it's supposed to be done. And like I said, if yours don't look like mine, I'm redoing mine anyway. So that's that part. And then the next part, which I know everyone was getting confused about, was the string. So I just figured this one out. So you're supposed to cut off like a foot worth of string. I have a measuring tape. I don't have like a roller. I'm just gonna cut this real quick. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to hold the camera. My boyfriend was supposed to record me doing this instead of me doing it. So for example, let's say spring is here. So this is how you do the string part. So you're supposed to start with the part of your line that meets the outer circle of the graph.